There aren't many people out there who can match the military and diplomatic experience of General John Allen. The retired four-star commanded the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Brigade in Iraq before becoming David Petraeus' deputy at the head of U.S. Central Command. In 2011, Allen assumed command of the International Security Assistance Force in Afghanistan. After retiring from the military, Allen worked closely with former Secretary of State John Kerry as an advisor on security issues relating to Israeli-Palestinian negotiations, before being appointed President Obama's envoy to the Anti-ISIL coalition. We had the chance to sit down with General Allen at the recent INSS conference in Tel Aviv and asked him for his thoughts on Israeli-American relations under a Trump administration.
There are elements in the Israeli society who are part of this conversation who feel now, looking at Washington, that there may be a tolerance in Washington for, in essence, unfettered settlement on the West Bank. I think it's really important for us, for my dear Israeli friends, to be very careful about making assumptions about this administration's willingness to accept unfettered settlement on the West Bank.
Allen is very familiar with two of Trump's most senior cabinet officials, Secretary of Defense James Mattis and Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly, both retired Marine generals like himself.
They're intellectuals, they were highly successful commanders, great leaders, and they understand international relations and security issues in ways which I think will be very helpful to the President.
Secretary of Defense Mattis sparked some controversy in Israel when he named Tel Aviv as the country's capital during his confirmation hearing. In the past, Mattis spoke of settlements as an obstacle to peace and used the word apartheid to describe the alternative to a two-state solution.
And I paid a military security price every day as the commander of CENTCOM because the Americans were seen as biased in support of Israel, and that moderates all the moderate Arabs who want to be with us.
I don't think that his views in many respects are significantly different than any American views that have been associated with the issue of a two-state outcome. For us, I think for most Americans, for me certainly personally, who's worked so hard on a two-state outcome, we see that as the best approach for Israel in the long term to provide for its strategic viability.